Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother coming right back at you. I'm gonna do these very short videos, ladies and gentlemen, to make you understand what is happening to America and indeed the world, and what is coming down the pipe for America and the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I may title this video, "The Psychology of Deceit," because, ladies and gentlemen, the whole world, and in particular America, is living under a big deceit, under a trance. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have an every 4-year ritual called your elections in the United States. Now, you may think that your votes count, when indeed, and they're telling you right in front of your eyes, when indeed what counts is who can manipulate the masses better. Because the reality is your votes don't count. And they told you by putting in this gentleman called a man who's been around for 50 years and should know better. But once you have your soul to the God of this world, ladies and gentlemen, because when I tell you the God of this world is the devil, you may think, oh, I heard that, right, I heard that all before. But let me just tell you this, I know you have, because that is the purpose, that is the manipulations and the purpose and the very purpose of religions. That's why the devil created religions. In fact, Christendom started back in the year 325 in the Council of Nicaea under the Roman Empire under Emperor Constantine. So we all know that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, that's what the Roman Catholic Church came out of and was created. And that is what the continuation of the Roman Empire is here and alive, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, the Roman Empire is here because the remnants of the Roman Empire are this system, this matrices that we live under. Let me just tell you a little bit of history. Back in 1798, Napoleon Bonaparte destroyed the first beast, which is the Roman Catholic Church. Okay, and he took its power away for 131 years. Now, who was coming up between that age, between those years, that generation? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, the second beast, which is the United States of America. Okay? She was coming up and she was getting stronger, and she was meant to be the most powerful nation on the planet. But guess what? I have very, very bad and sinister news for the United States. Okay? Being that the United States, living up to its name as the second beast, okay, have become, to put it mildly, Sodom and Gomorrah in all of its. In fact, Sodom and Gomorrah I mean, let me just tell you why am I saying this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the leaders that America has picked throughout its history, its very short history, have been all Freemasons. And Freemasonry, ladies and gentlemen, is another nice word for Satanism. Okay? That's a fact. In fact, the two that we have running for the supposed running for the White House, ladies and gentlemen, they are both Freemasons. You may think Donald Trump is an outsider, but he's not. Okay? Because in order for you to make it, to be part, to be a big figure in this world, you need to, regardless of what may come out of his mouth, you need to pledge allegiance to the devil. That is a fact, Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Living under this made satanic matrix system. I'm only here to tell you the truth. I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm not here for baiting. I'm not here to clickbait. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not my game. This is a very, very serious message coming at you. Okay? Now let me tell you another history that happens in the United States, in the shaping of the United States, another period. Back in 1913, the Federal Reserve and its enforcer, which is the IRS, was created both organizations were created back in 1913 in different months. I believe the IRS was created in February of 1913, and then the IRS was created and ratified back in December of 1913. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are. That was a game. That was a psychological game, ladies and gentlemen, just as the psychological game that is going on now. And that's how America is creating its own destruction, its own demise. Okay? Let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the powerful upon the earth, the rich and powerful, know this Bible, the one that actually are in control, okay? Know this Bible up and down better than you and I. They understand it, including the books that were taken out of the Bible, the other 16 books by the Jesuits, which work along with, I mean, they call themselves different names: Jesuits, Illuminati, the Club of Rome, the Masons. They have different names, but at the end of the day, they are divisions, and they are doing the devil's work. That is the reality. Okay? So here we go. Back in 1913, these people, the bankers, most powerful bankers, went to an island called the Jekyll Island. Okay? It's an island right outside Georgia in the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, and they created the Federal Reserve and the IRS. That was when America was really robbed. Okay? By the way, the Federal Reserve has nothing to do, and it's not connected to the government at all. It's not government. It's not government. In fact, the Federal Reserve lends money to the United States. Right? That's why America owes $35 trillion right now, which is never going to pay. They know it. Everybody knows it. Even a baby can tell you that. There's no way that can be paid. But here's what I'm telling you. America have been trapped and imprisoned, okay, of its own making. It created its own entrapment, its own demise, and it is coming. Everybody is running for the hills because they know America, the dollar, ladies and gentlemen, as I've been telling you throughout the years, is on its deathbed. The dollar would implode very soon. And forget about you preparing for anything. Ladies and gentlemen, the only preparation that you should have is to have a strong relationship with your Creator. Okay? So now you have the religious establishment supporting gay couples. What does that tell you? You have government supporting gay couples, transgender, and supporting women's sports, and supporting gender engineering, transforming humanity right before our eyes. Does this remind you of something? What if it doesn't? Let me remind you. Back in ancient time, in the times of Noah, when the first world was destroyed by water, our first mother got so upset. She even She even kind of she was sorry that she regretted ever creating humanity. But you know what? Thanks to Noah, humanity kept going. And here we are again. And then this became the last judgment. And this is what is coming down the pipe. But before we get to the last judgment, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be hell on earth, literally. You see all the other protests all over the world from Israel, that there were 6 hostages that were killed in Gaza. When you see Hamas, young people in university, you know they have agitators. That is exactly what world leaders want. That is exactly. So you see, because ladies and gentlemen, what was my point of me telling you about the IRS and the Federal Reserve? Ladies and gentlemen, the people that control the Federal Reserve, which is America's richest, they are the one that prints the money, and as icing on top, they put "In God we trust." Oh yeah, in God you trust, right? Okay. How can you destroy human life through abortion? How can you support war, sending money to Ukraine with the money that states "In God we trust"? Really? When you know what is happening in Ukraine, there's no democracy there. You got Ukrainian soldiers coming up to mothers and kidnapping the youngsters. Ladies and gentlemen, this is really a charade. This is evil, what is going on. It's beyond evil. Okay? So so ladies and gentlemen, the United States, and indeed the whole world, is under a psychological deceit. And we all know what happened at the beginning, the first psychologist, okay? Because psychologist is synonymous with manipulation, which equals lies. It's the manipulation of the earth for self-destruction, okay? That's why everything is upside down. Okay, that's why you see family being destroyed. That's why you see traumatized people like the black people in America, which are God's chosen ones, okay, which came out of the tribe of Judah, all right, with the same tribe where Christ came out of. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, please do not confuse me with the Israelites that you see on the street. I mean, you see some Israelites even with guns on the street. I could just imagine now Christ walking around with machine guns to preach the gospel. No, ladies and gentlemen, and stating that the white man is the devil. No. We are all God's creation, not regardless of the color of your skin. So you have psychological manipulation and steroids all over the planet. And the whole world is going to get to a place where it be asking for a new world order, for an antichrist system. The whole thing is desperation mode. And as it is written in the Bible, it says what? That in these last days, you will hear wars and rumors of wars. You will have earthquakes, okay? And all of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these are the best of times to tell you this, to bring this message to you, and these are the worst of time. Why? Because the human mind always, never fails, always disregard the obvious. What's in front of your eyes, you see it as normal. In other words, we have come to the place where we accept illogical, and we accept satanic practices right before our eyes, and we don't see nothing wrong with it. And the devil is like this: you give him a finger, he will take your whole hand. You give him a hand, he will take your whole arm. You give him an arm, he will take your life. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we have two people running for the United States of America. Okay? This is the manipulation. And this will be the last election, ladies and gentlemen. Get this through your head. America is done. Whoever wins. Okay? Because America will have no choice but to go back to what her very essence is. And she needs to work with the devil. She is the second beast of the Bible mentioned on Revelation chapter 13, starting on verse 11, from verse 11 on. Okay? So the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the powerful family in the world, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the Bill Gates, they know. Oh, they know this Bible. That's why they're doing the opposite. The whole world is doing the opposite. In fact, they have made this so obvious that they are going against their own belief, which they know is a lie, which is the satanic theory of evolution. They teach us in the university for a purpose, to make sure to have more atheist young people. And if you have atheist young people, they'll be held to pay for this society. Let me just tell you what is happening in the city that I grew up, and my kids were born. I have two boys, 3 kids that were born. One, my firstborn, God didn't give me the first mother didn't give me. Her name is Rawak, because that's the family. Ladies and gentlemen, God is just a name, okay? It's just a title, but it is composed of the mother, which is Rawak, which is the spirit, the breath of life. This body, when he dies, it goes back to the dust whence it come from, and then the spirit goes back to the mother who gave it, which is the breath of life. Okay, she gave breath to all living things. Okay, then you have the Father, which created the many physical things, the animals and stuff like that. But she's the one that gave life. And then you got the Redeemer, God only begotten Son, Christ, Yahushua, who gave his life for our sins. Okay? Now, I don't belong to no religion. I study many different religions, and I can prove to you that it is all part, again, of a psychological game. See, because when you submit the whole world to a psychological game, you got them. That's why the Roman Catholic Church has become so powerful, but yet it has gone. It is going against its own principle, because it was never meant. She was never meant to be, this righteous religion, because otherwise, then this earth would have been an utopia. Ladies and gentlemen, please get out of Christianity. Throw away your symbols, like the cross in your churches, because that is a satanic symbol. Did you know that the cross existed before Christ, before Yahushua came into this world? That is a satanic, what they used to use to do sun worshiping and human sacrifice. Okay? And by the way, Christ didn't die at the cross. That's why when I see people wearing cross in jewelry, that's a mockery. That's like the Last Supper, which Mr. Da Vinci painted. But that's not the real Last Supper. In fact, that was a mockery of the Last Supper, because that's what the devil has done throughout history, making a mockery of Christ. But it's okay. This is his time. But he knows his days are numbered upon this earth. Okay? And the whole world who has followed him will pay the price. All right? So why do you think that politicians support gay marriages? It's not because they looking out for the right of people. The reason they support abortion is not because they're looking out for the right of the woman's right. No, because if they did, they will advise the woman not to do that. Because those who assault life do not deserve it. And that is exactly what is coming down the pipe. America, which is the daughter of Babylon, Babylon being the Roman Catholic Church, and the spiritual modern Egypt. Okay, subjecting people to the psychological games all over the place. That's why you heard about psyops. Okay, psychological operation MK Ultra. That is a fact, Jack. The CIA came up with that. Let me just tell you, I was in New York for 9/11. I don't know I don't know how old some of you may be. 9/11, which is a horrific event in the United States. Almost 3,000 people died at the hands of not the terrorists, because again, Osama bin Laden was a CIA agent whose name is Tim Awesome. Google it. In fact, Al-Qaeda was created by the United States back in the 1980s to fight against the Russian invasions of Afghanistan. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, leaders have never cared for you. The more people that the more blood that they offer to the God by supporting evil things, they think that they will make it to everlasting existence. And they think that Christ will not return. Because that's what religion have always been telling you. And Christ hasn't come back, so you got people going crazy and going atheist. That's why they don't believe in nothing. But once you become an atheist, you are satanic by default. And one last thing before we hit one Bible verse, because that's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so in the beginning, our first mother and dad, Adam and Eve, they were the masters of the earth. They ruled the earth. She was the queen of earth, and he was the king of earth. When they disobeyed God, they passed the power. They gave up the power to the devil. That's why it is written on Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "The world is given unto the hands of the wicked." Welcome as Guns N' Roses used to say in a song, welcome to the jungle. Okay? If you have enough money, we got your disease. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, everyone that has any power on this planet is a Freemason. In fact, what's his name? I always forget his name. That the head of the World Health Organization, the black guy from Ethiopia, terrorists. Anyway, whatever his name is, ladies and gentlemen, this man is a Freemason, whether you want to believe it or not. The Rockefeller, the Rothschild, the Bill Gates, they are all Freemasons. They are all Satanists. They are all Satanists. These are the people that you will find along with the future leaders of the United States at the Bohemian Grove every summer. In fact, at the Bohemian Grove was when the Manhattan Project was, which was, you know, the Manhattan Project was about, right? The creation of the atomic bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States of America was founded not on Christian principles. It was founded on blood and killing of the masses. The tribe of God, G-A-D, the Native American Indians, also known as the Native Americans, Indians, ladies and gentlemen, but God's people will be back in charge, and this time will be forever. But before that, humanity needs to go through a lesson. The powers of the heaven will be shaken. People are confused about this and that. Oh, 7 sons in China. Reuben, oh, this and that, blah, blah. Do not be disturbed. As long as you have a strong relationship with your Creator, don't mind. Remember, life is a gift. You never asked to be here, and yet here we are. Because life is a gift. And what is the meaning of gift? What is the essence and the meaning of gift? Of the gift? Something that you don't ask for. And that was the purpose of life. God created humanity to multiply himself through us as earthly creatures, but we messed it up by disobeying. And ever since then, there went the neighborhood, the earth neighborhood, and we has gotten progressively worse. So the next time you hear progressive, ladies and gentlemen, what they are telling you to your face, they are evil, and they are getting more evil every day. I mean, just look what is happening with this woman that cannot even talk. These are the demons inside of her. When you have demons, you are in a confused state of mind. You cannot even talk. You cannot logically and cognitivity, you don't have any cognitive skills. Cognitive skills you done, that's non-existence. I mean, you saw the first interview that she had with CNN. Even though it was recorded, it was rehearsed, it was edited, all right? And then you say, oh, Ruby, are you Donald Trump? Well, I have the Bible in front of me, and I can tell you, I have never voted, and I never will. Because my kingdom is not of this world, which means I don't get involved in politics. I don't believe in politics because I know what it is, okay? So, speaking of mockery, they have mocked people. Let us go to Proverbs. Let us go to Proverbs. Yep, there it is. Proverbs 1. Okay? Proverbs 1, verse 22 say, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. You see? Now you see why there are not that many subscribers to my channel? Because this knowledge is only for the few. This is not just for everyone. That's why I said, are you ready for the truth? Because you will not find any other channel telling you these realities. Okay? That's why you see the Simpsons predicting the future. Just like Albert Pike predicted the future. Okay? Because, ladies and gentlemen, you know why? Because they are the one that control and bring about the events. For instance, that's why the Simpsons were able to predict many things like 9/11. Okay? And other things. Okay? Please. So when you hear that people care about you and that the leaders care about you and they want to take care of you, do not believe it for a minute. Because if they don't care about a kid, which is the most coward killing of all, about a kid in a woman's belly that can be killed by drinking a pill. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. This whole world is done. They don't care about you. There's no love. In fact, it says on Matthew 24, it says that there won't be no love in our days. And the devil, ladies and gentlemen, and its demons, and there are more demons that will be released upon the earth very soon. Not extraterrestrial, okay? That is going to shake the foundation of your very beliefs. They will materialize all over the earth. The devil has been waiting for thousands of years for this. Because when they come, they're not going to come in peace. They're coming to what? To torture humanity. So soon, get ready. But guess what? They will not and cannot approach and come after God's chosen ones. And I hope you are one of the chosen ones. And that's the purpose of this very message to you. So come out of her, my people, so that you won't be partaken of the plagues that are coming down, just like it is written in chapter 18, Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. Come out of her, because America will be destroyed. It is self-destructing. As I was telling you, I grew up in New York. And when New York what's happening in New York is so obvious, even a blind man can see it. What's happening in Chicago, it's the same thing. What's happening in LA, in many different cities, ladies and gentlemen, in Colorado, is the destructions of this big city. Because once you take down the big, like in a game of chess, you take down the cities, America is done gradually. It will not be the economic power. It will not have the petrodollar power that it had. Okay? America is about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. It will be destroyed in 1 hour. In fact, it is written that Iran will come and start destroying America. Okay? It's going to help to destroy America. It is prophesied. In fact, there are already Iranian well-organized cells in the United States. So get ready, because America will be shaken to its core, ladies and gentlemen. And it doesn't have any spine left, because America has been weakened by design. Okay? New York is going down. Chicago has been going down. And by the way, if you don't believe what I say, let me just leave you with this. In Chicago, there are no gun shops. But yet, you have young kids walking around with guns bigger than themselves. Okay? Everybody has guns in Chicago. Think about it. You all have been bamboozled. America is living under witchcraft. It has been living under a satanic trance. And that's why my video counts don't go up. Because people see me as what? As a conspiracy theorist. Oh, this guy is crazy. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. In fact, we have become so illogically and so mockingly crazy, ladies and gentlemen, which proves that we live in a trance, that the LGBTQ plus community is supporting Hamas because of what is happening in Palestine. But ladies and gentlemen, do these people realize that if they were to be ruled or live in Islamic nations in the Middle East, they will not even last 5 minutes. But you know what? The devils possessed them anyway. They don't care. They'll say, oh, we LGBT community for Palestine. Yeah, okay. See how we have been worked? And the same thing happens with the satanic curriculum in the schools, because the satanic temple has used what? Religion as an excuse. Well, if religious people can do it, then we can do it. But what is it that we don't see? The religious organization, the very religious concept. Christendom was born under a satanic evil empire, the Roman Empire. So, you see the paradigm, see how they play you? You see? So they can have an excuse, so they can justify coming out. The coming out of the demons is right here on the open. They don't hide it anymore. May God bless you. And remember, I will pray for you. Because if you are subscribed to my channel, ladies and gentlemen, the devil will see you as somebody that could be awakened. And he may put you to trials. But guess what? God's people have always gone to trials. But we need, in fact, do not forget the links that I will send you. And God bless you. And remember, I do this out of love for you all. No matter where you may find yourself at. The United States, Pakistan, India, all over. I love humanity. I love my brothers and sisters. But let's get real for a minute. Let's live under God's true authority. Let's live our lives under His order while His Son comes to deliver humanity from Himself. See the 10 Commandments right behind me. This is no joke. I don't come here to tell you my opinion about Donald Trump or Kamala Harris or this and that. I'm here to tell you a more deep, troubling problem that awaits America, because I don't want to see my people dying. Because remember, our fight is not against flesh and blood. This is a spiritual battle. Okay? And we are right at the threshold of it. Okay? We are almost at the culmination of the eternal battle of good versus evil. But this will have come to a point of accepting satanic manifestation and beliefs as normal. For instance, I go to bed feeling like a man. I wake up feeling as a woman. Well, guess what? I just been possessed by demons. And now I feel like a woman and I want to be accepted. I have to be accepted. And the whole world said, you accepted, my son, because the whole world is satanic. It has been worked. This is a labyrinth, a satanic labyrinth. This whole world is under. God bless you. Y'all take care. Love y'all.